Okay, a little update here on our restoration of the 1974 Z28. We have done a lot of work to this car. Air cleaner's not staying, don't worry. But we pulled the motor and trans, took the frame off the body, had it sandblasted, powder coated. What else did we do? This is a 400 small block Chevrolet. We did AFR heads, 200cc intake runner, 65cc combustion chambers as cast. See, AFR. It's got the tried and true Performer RPM. It does have an Edelbrock carb on it. I just threw that on for now. I'm planning to do a custom built Holly from one of the companies. We got a CVF racing pump. The pulleys and stuff I had, they might be CVF, they might not be. We did everything in energy suspension, all the bushings, all the body bushings, everything's new. We got some uppers and lowers from Speedway Motors, put those in. New springs in the front, new springs in the back, which I bought from a friend of mine, which I think they ended up might be lowering springs. But cleaned the whole firewall and painted it. This is gonna be a project that'll go on for a while. I'm not in a big rush. I did take the fenders and the trunk lid and the doors that I'm going to use and brought them to the body shop and let my friends start working on them before I bring them the rest of the car. But I got to show you underneath this car. I bought an exhaust system from Jegs, a 3-inch, and I'm very impressed by it. And we're going to show you that in a second. All right, here's the underneath of what we have done to this car. Here's our powder coat. Already scratched some. Nice. Here's our tubulars. We did new calipers. Did we do new calipers on this? No, just reuse the old ones. But we cleaned them. New lines, new rotors. New springs. There's the bottom of the 400. Oh, that's what the machine shop put on there, so they knew it was mine. We just got the stock HO pump. Works very well. Let's get over here. Patriot Performance long tubes. And the original Glenn's Auto. It's my buddy that, when I say we, that's a lot of times that's me and him. It just happened to be right there when I shut it off. Go figure. But one of the things I want to comment on is this exhaust. This is a 3-inch exhaust from Jegs. This was not expensive. I think normally it's about $500 and change, and I got it on sale for under that. But what a nice system. Now, and I will fully recommend it. Now, keep in mind, every pipe had to be cut to some degree to get it right where we wanted it. But, you know, they were all a little bit long. But that's fine. We welded up all the joints. And then we use clamps on the mufflers. These are the mufflers that it comes with. They are gigantic. Subframe connectors from Global West. Kind of grab up on the frame. We cleaned up the bottom, painted everything with zero rust. And then did a Pour 15 top coat. But if you're thinking about this exhaust, I would do it. They even came with a set of the factory hangers for the back. Being that this is a real Z, it had the spot to bolt them in. Let me see if you can see them. Maybe not. Oh yeah, they're up there, see? See them there? That came with the kit. The band clamps did not come with the kit. It came with regular clamps. Mufflers are beefy, but they're straight through. You look in this side, you can see clean out that side. With the big cannon there actually keeps the sound from being too crazy. The original sway bar was bent, so I bought this one from Speedway Motors as well. It's a little beefier than the stock one, and every bit helps. And you can see how our subframe connectors go up and grab the frame rail there, and the frame rails are beautiful on this car. And of course the new tank, but that was already in there. So I just wanted people to know the Global West subframe connectors fit nice. They've hugged the bottom. This Jegs exhaust, definitely buy it. You will have to do some cutting, but it's well worth it. We did dent the muffler. Now, there used to be a piece there that said Jegs. We took that out because we needed to spread it a little bit different to get it just right. You may or may not have that same experience, but here's our little Z. The next, when we pulled this transmission, is a Turbo 400, and ran the numbers on the side. Is the original transmission to the car, so that's why I left it. And the plan is to put a gear vendors on the back of it at some point. But what a great car. Nice build. This thing should drive beautifully. It should be nice and tight between the bushing, subframe connectors, and the tubulars. And I can tell you now that the 400 is a really beastie sounding 400. When we're going to let this down, I'm going to fire it up for you and see what you think. All right. Let's do a cold start on here and hear how this thing sounds. No choke. Still got to hook up the tack and stuff. Crisp on this thing. So snappy. Get it to idle and I can go out. We can listen to the exhaust in the back. But I haven't probably started this in well over a week. Yeah, I go. She's idling now. Well, maybe not. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. All right. Now you get to see my gross garage here, but kind of a little funny because it's cold, but there she is. The door's going to shut itself off for me. Cannot wait to drive this car. Well, it won't be until spring or summer maybe, depending on how quick the body work will get done. Look at the oil pressure. Not bad. All right, thanks for watching. We'll